great way to introduce e-collar stimulation is to layer it onto something the dog already knows at the lowest perception level. We like e-collar technologies. We're using place and come with the stimulation only for the movement command come for now. You'll also see some leash guidance work. This dog is new to e-collar and has been working on leash for a couple of days.
It's at a level where he just barely perceives it. So I tap it and then I give the command. Tap and then give the command. So all I'm doing is applying this foreign feeling, this weird stimulation over something that he already knows how to do. Hey, what are you doing? Sit. Good. Sit. Because you got to remember, this is just a feeling. It has no, it doesn't mean anything to the dog when it's at a low level. If it's really at a high level, it's an aversive, it's a correction. But obviously that's not what we're doing. Sit. So just to be clear, I'm only applying this with the motivational come, where I'm not using it for no or for place or anything else. It's just tap and come, tap and come. I want to separate it from the stationary commands for the first few days. Okay. So just kind of an FYI, I'm also working with pressure with him because he resists pressure instead of following it easily. So you're gonna see a mix of me doing e-collar work as well as working with pressure. I'm gonna tap it, then call him to me. 0, come, yes, good job. Place. Good.
I'm just creating an association with come and low stimulation. I will eventually just tap stimulation on the come, and soon I'll fade that too.
I'll kind of hold my thumb up so you can see me tap it. 0, come, yes.
We will eventually move to distractions and then motivational levels and corrections, but this is the first important step to keep it as positive as possible and have that positive association. Basically, I know that if I went up 1 or 2 levels on the e-collar, he would probably jerk his head towards the feeling of it, and that's more motivational that I don't need right now. I need the perception level where I know he just barely feels it. And how you know that is if they signal that they feel it, like, ooh, what is that? Where did it come from? Go down a level or 2. Then you're good.
Good.
So I started to just speed up some repetitions, just, letting you guys know we really get into a groove. And just to be super clear, I'm only using e-collar for the recall. Everything else is leash based. So it's like a combination of teaching him leash guidance mixed with using the e-collar to just, it's a stimulus, it's a feeling. What does that mean? Oh, listen to her. That's what it means. So I'm just applying the feeling to something he already knows how to do, in this setting anyway. The great thing about him is he really loves to do this type of work. So rather than doing 10 to 15 repetitions and the dog loses interest because they don't have food drive or they just don't have a lot of drive to work, or they're too nervous to focus on me this well, that's honestly half of them, he's able to do 30 repetitions. So I'm just showing you guys us getting into a groove, but we were able to quickly knock out probably about 25, 30 repetitions before I moved on to challenging him. So right here, what I'm doing is I'm challenging him. I'm proofing the command. We've done so many repetitions over and over and over. Now, can he handle the same movement, the same emotion, body language, even being pet, being rewarded with food? Can he handle that, but still wait for the magic word? And he did surprisingly well. I actually didn't really have to do much leash correcting or body blocking with him. You'll see a little bit here in a minute, just based off of doing this a little bit yesterday. He picked it up so fast. Right here, he's itching at his collar because it came. I haven't trimmed it yet to fit his neck. So that's what is distracting. See, that's the distraction right now. So I fixed that really quick. But yeah, you need to be able to do things that are excitement based with your dog, and they can handle it without responding to you unless you actually call them. Now, you don't want to do this so much that they get frustrated. They need to be successful. But you know, kind of think of it this way. If your kids are playing on the ground and your dog is in place next to them, he needs to be able to see them, be excited, maybe even say the dog's name without pouncing on them, right? They need to hear that command. So this is what was hard for him. Boom, gets off, little pop correction, right back on. So we're doing pressure training still with the leash to teach him to, you know, respect pressure, understand pressure so it doesn't cause stress. But something like that is like a real swift, quick pop. He's an itchy guy, so he loves being scratched on. But look at him think right here. Oh, he did that all on his own. There's no e-collar here at all. I'm only using e-collar for recall. That's it. So it's not momentum based and stationary based in the same training session in the beginning. Now see that right there? He was nudging. I've had treats in my sweatshirt, and he was nudging and he didn't back off. So that's when he got the firm block with the hand. Again, there was no e-collar.
Hey guys, Bethany Wilson here. This is Dusty with Ruff Beginnings Rehab. Just wanted to let you guys know we have tons of free content on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. So I hope to see you all on those platforms. Please don't forget to like and share and subscribe, especially if you'd like to see more of this guy right here. Thanks.